Hello, I'm IBXToyCat, and today I have a bit of a two-in-one video. I have some Minecraft console news of a brand new feature coming in the next update, and I also have the feature preview to go along with it. So please do like it if you like this sort of thing, helps out the channel, all that sort of stuff. But let's get straight into the news, shall we? So the news is actually that someone tweeted at 4J Studios asking, will you guys ever add custom Superflat worlds to the console? And they responded, yes we will. We're working on it at the moment. And this is a really cool thing, because custom Superflat worlds were meant to come in with 1.4.6 on the PC, but I assume we didn't get them on the console because they were just not something they want to put in. It's quite a complex feature on the PC, but it looks like they do intend to add them, and not only are they intending to add them, but we won't have to wait for the next full update. It looks like we're only going to have to wait for the next bug fix, because they said we're working on it at the moment, but they also just said all we're working on right now is bug fixes, and that TU21 will be another bug fix update. So you can obviously combine these two things together. It should already be in the game. They clearly couldn't get it done before they just finished, TU19, so they're adding it in with TU21 now, which is a pretty cool idea if you ask me. So TU21 will fix the last remaining bugs the game has, but also add custom Superflat worlds. So I like the sound of that a lot. But what are custom Superflat worlds, Toycat, you might be asking me? And for that, we do have to hop over to the PC. I'm back, and from this point onwards, this will be PC gameplay, just a heads up to why things are different, and I know lots of people like to be informed and don't like to feel like I'm tricking them, but this is PC gameplay, and this is my favourite example of why the custom Superflat is great. This is the desert preset for a Superflat world. So, it means that if you want to build on a flat land, which is why people of course use Superflat, but you don't want it to just look dull from the distance, just green and green and green and green, here's one of the options for you. This is the desert preset, so this is a sand on top of sandstone, on top of stone, on top of bedrock, and it means that instead of just being 3 layers deep, it's 60 layers deep. I could show you those 60 layers, but you're gonna have to trust me just for now. And on top of being all those layers deep, there's also all the cactuses you can see around. So that means that it looks just more natural. I mean, if you want to clear it out and you want to get more land to build in, it's really easy to destroy the cactuses, of course. But it does mean that if you want to just look around the place, you can see that it just looks more scenic because of all this stuff. And it's just very different to a regular Superflat world. So that's great by itself. As you could probably see just in the distance over there, we also have biome-specific features turned on, as well as Npc Villages. So in addition to just being able to get villages like we can on regular Superflat, you can also get stuff like the desert temple just over here, and the desert village just over there, which I think is a really cool thing. In addition to being able to turn both of these things on, if we want to, we can turn on abandoned mine shafts, and we can turn on dungeons in the Superflat world, which means, a survival in Superflat gets a lot more realistic with this, because even the stronghold can be turned on, which is kind of fun in my opinion. So, as you can see, this is great for building. It takes a tiny bit more effort to clear out, because it's got cactuses, but again, that can be turned off if you really want to. But the cool thing about it is it just looks so much more real, and that's what the idea of these custom Superflats are, giving you more customization and also making it look more real. So let's explain how the customized Superflat actually works to pick it. So when you pick the world type on the console, it's going to give you the option to customize it like it does here, and this will just give you the basic composition of the Superflat world you're using. So the regular Superflat, the one we have and have had for the last 2 years now, is grass on top, followed by dirt, followed by bedrock. I'm sure you will know that, but with the addition of this, there is actually going to be presets, and I think presets are going to be the majority of what we can do on the console, because this top box here is code. But as you can see, there's 8 separate presets that come with the PC that we will no doubt be getting on the console. So this is the classic Superflat world we know and love, the grass, dirt, bedrock thing. This is Tunneler's Dream. This is 230 layers of stone with 5 layers of dirt and a block of grass, as well as having all the separate things you can have turned on. And this is actually based on an extreme hill biome. So this is based on an ocean biome. This is 90 layers of water. You can tell up there. 90 layers of water, followed by 5 layers of sand, 5 layers of dirt, and then 5 layers of stone. Absolutely ridiculous, right? This next one is the Overworld. It's modeled loosely on the Overworld, so it's grass, then dirt, then stone, then bedrock. If you want to just have an Overworld, but that's just essentially a plains biome across the whole thing, this is the option for you. We have Snowy Kingdom, which is snow block on top of this, basically. Not too much difference there. Then we've also got Bottomless Pit, and this is just grass, followed by dirt, followed by cobblestone, but no bedrock underneath that. They've actually removed the bedrock, so if you look here, it's just cobblestone underneath that, and I think that's a cool option for the console, because right now we can't break our way beneath the void. This will be a final option to do that. So then finally, there's desert here, like I mentioned. This has a lot of stuff going for it, but it's just sand, followed by sandstone, followed by stone, and then finally we have redstone ready, and this this is perfect for people who just want to make redstone creations, because redstone is really easy to see on sandstone. So this is 52 layers of sandstone, followed by 3 layers of stone and a layer of bedrock. But you might have just heard all those things and been like, okay, so those are all co-options, but what I really want is a layer of mycelium, followed by a layer of sand, followed by a layer of cakes, Toycat. Why can't I have this option? And the answer to this is you actually can. So on the PC, this is possible. On the console, we're going to have some weird GUI version, or maybe like we just customize from scratch. But basically, if you take any of these, not only can you take them and remove something, so even though this is Tunnel's Paradise, I have 230 layers of stone, if I really wanted to, I could remove the stone, or I could remove the dirt, just make it pure stone if that's what I'm into. If I really wanted to, I could take the water world and I could decide that I like the water part, but I don't really like all this rest stuff, so just remove everything besides bedrock. You can actually customize these presets, and on top of that, again, on the PC, you can just add whatever you want. On the console, we'll have to have some weird GUI, but we can't tell 100% for now, we'll probably be able to actually add our own blocks in there, so we can have a mycelium option. Either that, or because, this is really difficult to work on console, we're not going to be able to type this out. Presumably, we'll have, like, lots more presets, or we'll have the ability to just create them from scratch using a GUI, graphical user interface. And I'm not sure which of them is going to be the option, but it looks really cool for now. So let's just quickly show you another cool option for a Superflat world. So this is the Miner's Paradise, or Tunner's Dream, or Miner's Paradise, whatever you want to call it, a Superflat world. The cool thing about this is it's really cool for survival as well as just creative, because as you can see, it looks great. Just look around, it's spruce trees everywhere, that's all fun and stuff. But on top of all those spruce trees, all those stuff, you can actually find strongholds and abandoned mine shafts, sometimes even above ground like this. And this is just so weird to look around. But if we dug down, we'd find even more abandoned mine shafts. We'd find dungeons everywhere. We'd find all that sort of stuff. And yeah, it's just it's a really unique way to look at the world. I like it just because, again, it's so different. But that's what I'm looking for. That's what we're looking for here. We're going to be seeing the ability to make our own Superflat worlds. But better or for worse, it's going to be very unique and very cool. So I hope you have enjoyed this video so far. If you have, please do like the video and let me know. It would be very much appreciated. Helps out the channel a lot. Share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I do feature previews for all the new features coming out, as well as Minecraft console news, all that sort of stuff that I'm sure you'll like if you found this video. But thank you for watching this, and I'll see you all in the next video. This is such a weird stronghold. Goodbye.